Are you a middle-aged man looking to get back in shape, or an experienced lifter looking to break through plateaus and achieve 30% or more muscle gain? Well, in the next few minutes, I will provide you a roadmap to help you reach your strength goals. Now, to effectively increase muscle mass by 30% or more, it's essential to understand the underlying factors that contribute to hypertrophy, or the growth of your muscle fibers. This process is largely influenced by mechanical tension, muscle damage, and metabolic stress, all of which can be manipulated through carefully designed workout routines. Now, before diving into specific exercises and training techniques, it's crucial to have a well-rounded workout plan that targets different muscle groups and incorporates various training modalities as well. A common mistake many people make is focusing solely on isolation exercises like bicep curls, tricep press downs, and neglecting compound movements such as squats, deadlifts, and bench press. While these compound exercises may seem more challenging, they recruit muscle groups simultaneously and are essential for overall strength and size gains. For one, building muscle isn't just about lifting heavy, it's about lifting smart. Research shows that you can build muscle with almost any rep range, anywhere from 5 to 50 reps per set. Now, the key is effort, pushing your muscles close to failure. Researchers use a metric called reps in reserve, RIR, to measure how hard someone is training. If you hit failure, you're at 0 RIR. If you have 1 rep in reserve, you could have done 1 more rep but no more, and so on and so forth. So your best gains will come when you finish your sets with 0 to 3 reps in reserve. And this is proved by science. Here's a recent study titled "Similar Muscle Hypertrophy Following 8 Weeks of Resistance Training to Momentary Muscular Failure or with Repetitions in Reserve in Resistance-Trained Individuals." And the main conclusion from this study showed that muscle growth was almost the same whether participants trained to failure or stopped with 1 or 2 reps in reserve. In this study, it examined quadricep hypertrophy and neuromuscular fatigue. It researched 12 males and 6 females over an 8-week intervention. They participated in random lower limb exercises, specifically leg press and leg extension, with one group going to failure and the other one going from 1 to 2 reps in reserve. The bottom line was that whether you went to failure or reps in reserve, you gained about the same amount of muscle. And the study suggested that terminating sets with 1 or 2 reps in reserve can effectively promote muscle growth, while also mitigating some acute neuromuscular fatigue, thereby coming back a day or 2 later and being just as strong. So you can almost increase your overall training volume and effectiveness if you leave a 1 to 2 reps in reserve. So what could a typical workout routine look like based on reps and exercise, knowing this information? For one, incorporating compound movements. These are things like squats, deadlifts, and bench press, even overhead press, and using a lower rep range for these. Having a lower rep range from 3 to 5 per set on these compound movements can be very effective, allowing you to lift heavier and build more mass more effectively. Now, with moderate reps, anywhere from 5 to 15 per set, this is typically where I will lay for about 70 to 80% of my workouts. It's more of a balanced approach, combining strength and hypertrophy, which is muscle growth. And here are some exercises that you could include with that: pull-ups, barbell rows, lunges, things like that. That's not to say that you can't do compound movements and do a higher rep range, but it's good to create some variety and balance the number of reps that you're doing for exercises. Now, if you're talking higher reps, typically those are most effective for isolation exercises, where you're targeting specific muscle groups. Workouts help when it comes to muscle endurance and definition. These could be leg extension, leg curls, tricep press downs, or bicep curls. And this could be 3 sets of 20 reps, right in that range. So to conclude, achieving significant muscle gain requires a smart, well-rounded approach to your workouts. By varying your rep ranges and ensuring you push close to failure, you can maximize your gains. Don't forget to track your progress, have adequate recovery days, and adjust your routines as needed. Now, for personalized guidance and support, consider booking a 15-minute free consult with me, and let's get started on your muscle building journey today. I'll put a link below to book now. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great rest of the day. If you want my step-by-step blueprint on how to get your body back to what it once was 10 to 15 years ago without rearranging your life, click the first link below. If you enjoyed this content, YouTube thinks you'll like this next video.